Look at the rain gauge at Buffalo Creek showing water levels rising at least 8 feet overnight. A flash flooding concern remains in our area through the morning commute.
A lot of the bulk of the rain may be gone for some of our areas here, but that doesn't mean the danger is completely gone. Namely, power lines and downed trees. We'll give you all that here, live in the field.
And the fire hose continues to roll through much of the area. Stay with us through the next several hours. We are tracking it minute by minute. WFMY News 2 Mornings at 6 starts right now.
Good Thursday morning. It's the big talker. We'll certainly take all the rain that we can get this morning. Thanks for joining us on WFMY News 2 Mornings at 6 o'clock. I'm Aaron Farrar.
And I'm Megan Malaris. We will have a full update in just a moment, but I'm noticing power outages are rapidly increasing minute by minute as we deal with heavy downpours of rain. Here's a look at our map, and I want to show you the large concentration of outages now in Guilford County and in Davidson County, now Randolph County. Reporting this, keep in mind some of Randolph County is on Randolph Electric, but those areas are of particular concern. We're hearing of some instances like in Greensboro along Lawndale Drive where trees have fallen onto power lines, exacerbating the problems there. So if you're watching us now, you're probably doing so on your phone. If you don't have power, make sure that you report the outage to your power provider.
And like Megan just mentioned, when we go into Greensboro, there is a report of that downed power line on Lawndale Drive. Greensboro police say they've closed off that road from Cottage Place to New Garden Road until it's all cleaned up. We have a live report from here. We'll check in with Manning Franks in just a couple of minutes. But first, we have team coverage this morning as flash flooding is our biggest concern as of right now. Meteorologist Claire Fry, James Scott tracking the impacts on your workday commute, while our Manning Franks checks out conditions up close in Guilford County. Claire, let's start with you. So where's the system right now? What should we be seeing right now and preparing for?
Well, we're continuing to see heavy downpours, right? Continuing right after another tracking along this front. And we've been seeing it really over the last 12 hours or so. Rainfall yesterday, Greensboro netting 1.83 inches, much needed rainfall. But you can see those hot spots where several inches were reported over in southern Forsyth and northern Davidson too, as well as over just north of us along the Virginia border too. Same thing just for the day today. Over towards southeastern quadrant there of Guilford County, several inches versus just a couple miles over toward PTI at the airport. Haven't netted even an inch yet. Same thing over toward Asheboro. So a couple of miles can make a huge difference. Up to around an inch here in Asheboro versus Burlington. Well, you're up to almost 3 inches since midnight. We're continuing to track these showers and storms really building in and across the area. The heaviest that I'm seeing right now is actually over toward Randolph County, just exiting Davidson County, moving in along Highway 64 and 49. A little bit of lightning too within some of these heavier downpours. We're going to continue to keep a close eye on the radar over the next several hours as flash flooding is going to continue to be our main concern. I'm not nearly as worried about a severe threat with these storms getting to those limits. It's really just going to be the amount of standing water possible, not only in your yard, but also along roadways. Coming up, we'll spend some time talking about when this system will build out, plus a little bit of a cool down we can expect over the next few days.
Yeah, thanks for that, Claire. With much of the heavy rain now south of I-40, at least 4 now. That's very good news for people trying to take our main artery in and out of the Triad this morning. Seeing a lot of green, not only on the roads, but also in the background there. Again, that is showing the rain in the blue there. That's more of the ponding and fog threat as well. We do see multiple accidents around the Triad, including one right on the belt loop now into southwestern Greensboro. We will give you that update as it comes in here. Let's talk about those drive times, though. Overall, since it's pretty early so far in the morning, not quite reaching into the heart of rush hour just yet. Yeah, looking pretty good. I gotta say, though, I would not recommend traveling 65 miles per hour on I-40 this morning, especially with that rain still coming down. Yes, the heaviest stuff is south of us, but keep in mind, we saw some very heavy stuff earlier this morning, about 6 inches of radar estimated rainfall right along that corridor here into Guilford County. That's going to cause some really ponding problems. Obviously, that could lead to hydroplaning if you are traveling too fast. So take it easy out there. If you don't have to go anywhere this morning, please stay indoors, and we'll keep you posted as we head throughout the morning. That's your look at Triad traffic. Now we're bringing it over to Manning Franks. Hey, Manning, what are things looking like where you are?
Well, at first, I think I spoke too soon in the 5:30 hit that I gave you all for showing you the road conditions, because while it was just a trickle, right now, as you can tell, it's turned into an actual downpour right here in Greensboro off of Lawndale. We are live here where there is the intersection of New Garden and Lawndale, where a power line or tree has taken down a power line and taken out power to, while it's not a large amount of customers. Right now, we have only confirmed less than 100, around the 70s at this moment. This is an intersection where people head into work, or they get on the urban loop from Lawndale to the urban loop from not that far away. That's really a couple miles up the road here. And so we have had people countless times in instances have to go around and turn around, which obviously, as you're getting into work and getting up, is going to cause a delay in how you are getting about your day. Now, at this time, this is an intersection that has had problems in the past. I've actually had a couple live shots here in the past where there have been instances where a tree has brought down power lines before. So this in and of itself is not new, but of course you should be cautious and aware because it is still dark in comparison to where it has been in the past. We spoke to Scott Muthersbaugh with Guilford County EMS. So when it comes to power lines like this, you need to be extra aware because with there is standing water or just any amount of trace of water, you don't know if you can't see a few feet in front of you. You have to be cautious all the time. Take a listen.
We talk a lot about being kind of swept away by floodwaters. We don't always talk about the other stuff that may be in floodwaters. So even if it's relatively shallow, but especially if it is a pretty significant amount of water, there can be debris in there, there can be chemicals, there can be bacteria, and also if there have been strong winds or some larger effects, that could also potentially be electrified. So if there are lines down, that water could be dangerous in just a whole variety of ways.
So obviously, of course, line down, and this is not the only one probably, as we have so many different power outages throughout the rest of the morning. Be cautious as you head into work, and if you are without power, please be sure to report it to Duke Energy, Randolph Electric, anything you can at this time. Now, one thing I will quickly add as well, be safe, be cautious, and do not rush about today. While this rain is incredibly beneficial to our drought-stricken state, of course, caution is going to be the name of the game as you head into work and go about your day this morning. Live in Greensboro, Manning Franks, WFMY News 2.
Yeah, thanks, Manning. You mentioned outages. We're now up to more than 14,000 in Duke Energy customers and about 2,500 for Randolph Electric customers. Our radar is your best resource as we head into late this morning and the afternoon. You can track us on our WFMY News 2 streaming app. Also scan this QR code on your screen to download for free.